Chizzy number 7, Barney number 10, all ready to go. Who will be crowned the master on Sunday evening here in Milton Keynes?
Good evening, Stuart, and good evening to everyone, whoever you may be. Here we go, the start of the season. What a match to start the proceedings, following excellent performances, as you've said, Stuart, in the World Championships. These two quality players go toe-to-toe. Both runners-up in the last 2 years.
Yeah, a couple of years ago in the final, Barney losing to Van Gerwen and Chizzy beaten by Van Gerwen here 12 months ago.
16.
Well, both featured in epic matches at the World Championship, two of the best that you'll ever see. Chisnall against Anderson in the quarterfinals, Barney against Van Gerwen in the semi-finals. Well, we hit 180s for fun at the Ali Pali, but it wasn't enough against Anderson, and Chizzy gets the first. Back comes Barney. I think it's fair to say a 2017 season is off and running.
Well, great scoring there, got the crowd going. Both hitting a maximum in the first leg.
59.
Both big stage players, these, Stuart. A very composed Barney. Well, he's giving himself a great chance. Chisnall is such a long way ahead.
Wow, what a start, what a start. 180, 180, 145, 122 on the ball. Brilliant from both players, but Chizzy takes the opening leg against the throw.
What a start from Chisnall. Barney wasn't doing too bad either. And Chisnall carrying it on into the second leg. Certainly the tie of the round is, Stuart, when we saw the draw. And following the World Championships, as we mentioned, they both had some terrific performances there. Certainly the outstanding one from Dave Chisnall was 21 maximums in a match he lost. Incredible.
Well, it's a talking point, isn't it? He played arguably the match of his life, and the result could have gone either way against Gary Anderson. Barney hits another 183 in the opening couple of legs. I just wonder whether Chizzy can reach those heights on a regular basis to propel himself towards the time. The 2017 season is still fell short. Running.
Yeah, I think now that he's played, got the crowd going league now for quite a few years, plays in all the majors in the first leg. He's starting to produce his big best games more often than he maybe did initially in his career. Very composed Barney. 9. Giving himself a great chance. Way back. He will with a long way ahead.
He was brilliant against Anderson. He missed chances as well to take control of that quarter-final.
Just a fantastic game to watch, when you get two players who can score as heavily as that, going toe-to-toe against each other. It's fantastic to see.
Yep, not bothering with double 9, split for double 4. We'll have to look at double 2 now.
14.
Still think it was the right decision, no doubt, with Barney on 144, and Barney gets this. Chizzy will just have to accept it.
I suppose you could only argue it's a good decision if it works out for you, but I'm with you there, Stuart, on that
56.
one. He's got to get it now.
Double 2 to double his lead.
Got there in the end. Ended up a 17 that way. Could have been a lot better despite those misses on the double. But he won't be worried about that. He's 2-0 ahead. A great start. Race to 10.
100.
Barney's had a good break, he says. He's hungry and ready for the challenges ahead this year. Brilliant at the Ali Pali, 3 consecutive World Championship semi-finals. That takes some doing.
Well, he looked back to his best. Double 9. Different reasons, Stuart. Giving himself a great chance. Way back. He will return way ahead because
he was brilliant against Anderson. He missed chances as well to take control of that quarter-final.
Pro Tour events. Just a fantastic game to watch. When you get two players who can score as heavily as that, going toe-to-toe against each other, it's fantastic to see. Who's mentioning he's cutting down.
Not bothering with double 9, split for double 4. We'll have to look at double 2 now. Well, Milton celebrating its 50th anniversary. I still think it was the right decision. No doubt with Barney on 144. 50th birthday. Chisey will just have to accept it.
I suppose you could only argue it's a good decision if it works out for you, but
competitive edge, he says,
on that one.
He will be playing more of those.
You've got to get it now.
Of course, he double 2 cemented his place to double his lead, didn't he?
Got there in the end.
His run to the semi-finals at the Ali Pali saw him up to number 10 in the world with the power to add. So that's a beauty. Another one of those.
That's unlucky. Yeah, I'm with you that with Barney. He's certainly got a lot more in the tank, as they say.
90. When you require 20.
Well, the leg he has to win. Hold the throw. Look down. Barney is off and running. Chizzy still with the advantage, courtesy of that break of throw in the opening leg. Fortnight ago, Chizzy got married.
85.
Lucky to celebrate in the new year.
I was talking to him last night, said it was a fantastic day, really enjoyed it.
57.
He's getting himself ready for a big, big season. And we talk about Dave Chisnall and Peter Wright yet to win a TV event. We keep saying it's around the corner, but when there's that certain MVG still in the tournament,
80.
very difficult to do. They're certainly good enough to win the tournament, just not quite getting there at this point in time. I'm sure their time will come though. Both quality players with darts like these.
Two apiece.
100.
Sometimes difficult to analyse too, isn't it, when it's the first sort of tournament of the season following the World Championships, and how much of a break some of the players have had. Some have had more than others. This will be a good indication of what level they're at, ready for the season.
It's a gauge, isn't it? And you know, from here on in, it's just busy, busy, busy. Next weekend, it's the first round of 3 UK Open qualifiers, all leading to Minehead at the beginning of March, and Chisnall here looking at tops.
47.
6 UK Open qualifiers, the UK Open finals live on ITV4.
Not quite.
But yeah, it's that competitive edge, isn't it? We've just seen over 400 players at Q School trying to win a prize PDC Tour card.
Yeah, I was there for 4 days and some fantastic quality. I remember one of the games, actually Mick Todd, 121 average. It was incredible.
8 score.
Well, a big chance here from nowhere for Barney.
Well, couldn't quite get the 170, but they have 2 darts. Well, did have 2 darts, but got it with the first one. Tops for 2-2. Come now. Didn't look like it players with darts like this event.
2 out of 11 on the doubles, Chizzy.
Score.
Make that 2 out of 12. This will be a real...
We've all been there on the double one, Stuart.
Well, this will be a real steal for Raymond van Barneveld. That's a great guide for him. Yep, there we have it. 2-all. After Chizzy misses half a dozen darts at double.
Oh, double 10 being kind to Barney. He loves that double 10. 2 on the bounce to get him back to 2-2. And starts leg 5 with a maximum.
Winner of this, by the way, will play either Gary Anderson or Benito van der Pas, who we'll see a little later on. If you are just joining us following this, Phil Taylor and Michael Smith, then Anderson and van der Pas. And Peter Wright against Ian White.
37.
Well, from 2-0 down, Barney is looking pretty good. to go in at the break, 3-2. Chisnall, still a long way behind, but puts himself just about back in the leg. But Barney's having none of it. Double 16. Oh, beautiful setup.
68.
What a leg. Barney on a possible 10-darter. Fabulous darts from the Dutchman. 2 down. It looks like he's going to hit the front.
Birmingham requires 16.
Fabulous darts. 10-dart leg. And Barney hits the front for the first time in the first match of the 2017 Masters. Great quality. 6 180s already. First to 10, Barney with the edge. Leads Chizzy 3 legs to 2. Welcome back to the opening night of the 20. Off we go. Chizzy looking to hit back. He's missed 10 darts at double. Hence Barney leads.
59.
Yes, we'll have to blame that double 2 on little Richard, practicing on his double 2 and double 3.
3 changes from the top 16 last year. Stephen Bunting, Terry Jenkins, Vincent van der Voort all dropping out. Simon Whitlock back in. His reward to play
60.
Michael van Gerwen. But Benito van der Pas, who we'll see a little later against Gary Anderson, and Menchur Sulovic, who plays Saturday night against Jelle Klaassen, the 2 Masters debutants.
Yeah, certainly some mouth-watering prospects there. The crowd certainly enjoying the occasion after the Christmas break.
41.
Well, start of the new season. So much to look forward to, isn't there, during 2017? If you could look into your crystal ball, what do you reckon? What's your prediction? What do you think may happen?
99.
Well, everybody's talking about Michael van Gerwen, and quite rightly so. You just sometimes cannot see him doing the same as he did last year, because he won everything. It won't be a surprise,
60.
but I don't think that will happen. I do feel that Peter Wright will win his first TV event, and I certainly think we'll see a lot more of our youth tour players qualifying for TV events, because the standard is incredible. As Barney hits another maximum.
Well, this is total control, you would think. That's a disappointing last one. Unlucky there for Chizzy. With Barney here for a 4th straight leg. 14-darter to follow a 10-darter. And from 2-0 down, he leads 4-2.
Well, the first couple of legs, Dave Chisnall's irresistible 1-2-2 finish on the ball for a 12. He missed double 18, which would have kept his average around 112, 113. Messed about on the double, eventually won that leg, and since then his average and scoring has really dropped, and Barney has upped his. Now leads 4-2.
140.
Well, I wonder if we're going to get our 50th TV 9-darter over this weekend here in Milton Keynes. 49 9-darters, televised 9-darters. Never won at the Masters.
60.
Who will hit a 50th TV 9-darter at some stage this year? Maybe this weekend.
Well, you never know. The standard that these players play at now. Barney looking mean. Well, you can see that one falling out the treble 20. Would have been a maximum. He just caught the dart as it went in and stopped the power. That's why it fell out.
It took the speed out the dart, didn't it?
24.
Chizzy all over the place at the moment.
Started so well as well, didn't he? Hit a couple of maximums very early in the match.
105.
But as we know, Barney's such a big psychological player, uses it a lot in his build-up and his preparation. And as we say, Chizzy's one of those original taproom players, isn't he? Who just goes up there and does it.
76.
Chizzy missed half a dozen darts to go 3-1 up. That, so far, has been the big turning point in this match. Plus the fact that Barney's finishing has been spot on and Chisnell's hasn't. 5 out of 9 on the doubles and 5 consecutive legs now
over this weekend
here in Milton Keynes.
Good for
49 9-darters, televised 9-darters. Yeah, New Year
Never
new
won
start
at
for
the
Barney.
Masters.
Who will hit? He won a big 50th TV 9-darter major, the Premier League back in 2014.
At some stage this year.
Maybe this weekend. Look on his face. He
You
seems
never know.
to be enjoying it as well.
Standard that these players play at now. Barney looking mean, well, you can see that one falling out the treble 20 would have been a maximum. He just caught the dart as it went in and stopped.
Fabulous darts here
Power
in Milton Keynes.
That's why it fell out.
Took the speed out the dart,
players.
didn't it? 9 180s.
24
Chizzy all over the place at the moment.
Not a bad
Started
start,
so well
Stuart.
as well,
Not
didn't
a
he?
bad start.
Hit a couple of maximums very early in
Pushed
the
his
match.
average over the 100 mark. Chizzy languishing down.
But as we know, Barney's such a big
Sometimes
psychological player, uses it a
averages
lot in
don't
his
tell
build-up
the
and his
whole story,
preparation.
but on this occasion they
And as
do.
I say, Chizzy's one of those original tactoon players, isn't he? Who just goes up there and does it.
It's a leg he needs to
Chizzy
win.
missed half a dozen darts to go
To
3-1
really
up.
give himself
That so far has been the big
subconsciously
turning
that
point
chance
in
to
this match.
feel that he's getting back into the match.
Plus the fact that Barney's finishing has been spot on and Chisnell's hasn't. 5 out of 9 on the doubles and 5 consecutive legs now over this weekend here
First treble in.
Milton
Looking
Keynes.
good for RBB.
49 9-darters, televised 9-darters. Yeah, New Year
Never
new
won
start
at the
for Barney.
Masters.
Who will hit? He won a big 50.
David requires
Exceptional darts from Raymond van Barneveld.
TV
Individual
9-darter.
to major, the Premier League back in 2014.
At some stage this year.
Maybe this
Determined
weekend.
look
Look on his face. He
You never
seems to
know.
be enjoying it as well.
Standard that these players play at now. Barney looking mean, well, you can see that one falling out the treble 20 would have been a maximum.
Chizzy.
He just caught the dart as it went in and stopped.
Fabulous darts here
Power
in Milton
That's
Keynes.
why it fell out.
Took the speed out the dart, didn't it?
Just almost
9 180s.
24
Chizzy all over the place at the moment.
But not a bad
Started
start,
so well
Stuart.
as well,
Another
didn't
opportunity.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. He was left with 53, and he wasn't sure which double to go for. He wasn't sure whether to 13 for top, 17 for double 18, and I think he got caught in two minds.
41.
6 legs on the spin now for Barney. Checking out at 50%.
Chizzy needs to continue with some of the high scoring, but just be a bit more consistent when it gets to the latter part of the leg. As you see there, 15% on the doubles, 2 out of 13. 4 or 5 of those were in the second leg, which he won to put him 2-0 up, but since then, he's certainly dropped his guard.
Has to win the next 2 legs for me. He's making a good fist of this. 9th leg. At 6-4 at the next break, Chizzy's still very much in it.
Well, that'll certainly help, but it's the next 2 visits that will make the difference. And again,
40.
it's not worked out too well. 1-4-1 a finish, but a difficult one. You would think that Barney would leave something pretty decent here after this visit, and he has.
40.
So again, the pressure again is on Chizzy.
In Milton Keynes.
That's why it fell out.
Took the speed out the dart, didn't it?
Just almost
9
180s.
24.
Combination finish.
That's the sort of thing he would have done as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing Davey, he'll miss so many and then take out a big shot. Wasn't quite to be. 20 for tops. 7-2. 7-2 it is. Acknowledging look round to the crowd. 2-0 down, 7-2 ahead.
Barney's taken all his chances. Chizzy's missed 12 darts at double. They've all proved very, very costly. 6 180s for Chizzy, and trailing by 5 legs on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 3 maximums in the last 3 legs. The previous 2, which he lost.
A terrific standard. A dozen maximums in 10 legs. Here goes Chizzy.
25.
Going daft down here. Going daft. Right, he's back in again. Get the pantomime boos from the crowd, and then the applaud as the player walks back round. So again, the pressure again is on Chizzy.
In Milton Keynes, it fell out, took the speed out the dart, didn't it?
Just almost
9-1-80, 28.
Weekend. Combination finish.
That's the sort of thing he would have done as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing Davey, he'll miss so many and then take out a big shot. Wasn't quite to be.
Lost 7 consecutive legs.
20 for tops. He's going for tops. 7-2. He's left him 7-2. It is. Missed it. Well, there you go, Dave. Acknowledging look round to the crowd. Eventually hits a double. 2-0 down. 7-2 ahead.
He's taken all his chances. Chizzy's there's 12 darts at double. They've all proved very, very costly.
But he still trails Raymond van Barneveld by 7 extra
6-1-80s for Chizzy, and trailing by 5 legs on the scoreboard.
3 maximums in the last 3 legs. The previous 2, which he lost.
Terrific standard. A dozen maximums in 10 legs. Here goes Chizzy.
25.
Going daft down here. Going daft.
7-3 Barney. 12-1-80s already.
He's back in
Still
again.
to come. Phil Taylor against Michael Smith. Don't go anywhere, Barney.
Pantomime boos from the crowd, and then the applaud.
Used to
as the
impart
player-
weekend. Combination finish.
That's the sort of thing he would have done as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing Davey, he'll miss so many and then take out a big shot. Wasn't quite to be.
Lost 7 consecutive legs.
20 for tops. He's going for tops. 7-2. He's left him 7-2. It is. Missed it. Well, there you go, Dave. Acknowledging look round to the crowd. Eventually hits a double. 2-0 down. 7-2 ahead.
He's taken all his chances. Chizzy's there's 12 darts at double. They've all proved very, very costly.
But he still trails Raymond van Barneveld by 7 extra
6-1-80s for Chizzy, and trailing by 5 legs on the scoreboard.
3 maximums in the last 3 legs. The previous 2, which he lost.
Terrific standard. A dozen maximums in 10 legs. Here goes Chizzy.
25.
Going daft down here. Going daft.
7-3 Barney. 12-1-80s already.
He's back in
Still
again.
to come. Phil Taylor the Barney against Michael Smith. Don't go anywhere, Barney.
Pantomime boos from the crowd, and then the applaud.
Used to
as the
impart
player-
weekend.
Combination finish. That's the sort of thing he would have done as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing Davey, he'll miss so many and then take out a big shot. Wasn't quite to be.
Lost 7 consecutive legs.
20 for tops. He's going for tops. 7-2. He's left him 7-2. It is. Missed it. Well, there you go, Dave. Can be missed. Still trailing by 4. A lot of work to do, and a lot of darts to be thrown. And we've had 12. There's number 13. Maximum. Acknowledging look round to the crowd. Eventually hits a double. 2-0 down. 7-2 ahead.
He's taken all his chances. Chizzy's there's 12 darts at double. They've all proved very, very costly.
But he still trails Raymond van Barneveld by 7 extra
6-1-80s for Chizzy, and trailing by 5 legs on the scoreboard.
3 maximums in the last 3 legs. The previous 2, which he lost.
Terrific standard. A dozen maximums in 10 legs. Here goes Chizzy.
25.
Going daft down here. Going daft.
7-3 Barney. 12-1-80s already.
He's back in again.
Still to come. Phil Taylor the Barney against Michael Smith. Don't go anywhere, Barney.
Pantomime boos from the crowd, and then the applaud.
Used to
as the
impart
player-
weekend.
Combination finish. That's the sort of thing he would have done as well. Absolutely. Davey, he'll miss so many and then take out a big shot. Wasn't quite to be.
Lost 7 consecutive legs.
20 for tops. He's going for tops. 7-2. He's left him 7-2. It is. Missed it. Well, there you go, Dave. the season unravels,
Can be missed.
there'll be plenty of
Still trailing by
stories.
4, a lot of work to do, and a lot of darts to be thrown.
And I'm sure quite a few are
We've had
involved.
12. There's number 13. Maximum.
Acknowledging look round to the crowd, eventually hits the ball.